Welcome back to Disgaea 2, and between this episode and last episode, well, first of all, we're in chapter 12 now, the castle raid, but also I went into the item world because I wanted to get a couple extra felonies, and then I also wanted to do a little bit of grinding of levels in there for some specific characters so I could show you some grinding stuff that you might want to use at this point if you're kind of falling behind in levels like me. I don't think anything happened in the item world, so I really didn't want to show it off. It was really just going in, get those levels, and then get out. But for today, we have already done all that, so our levels are fairly nice now. I think we're up a couple levels for pretty much everybody except for Etna, who's still falling behind. Yukimaru is also a little bit behind on levels, or should I say, like her defense and her hit points are like total crap. So what I actually want to do probably is move some stuff around eventually and grab like a muscle from somebody, because I bet if we did gave her a muscle, she'd be a little bit better off. But I'm not going to do that right now. But the other thing I wanted to do, actually while I was in here, is there's two things. First of all, I got Malagrid here up to level 20, which is what I wanted to do. And I also got my 2 thieves up to level 14. I really wanted to get them to level 10 so that they unlock consciousness, because there is a particular level that we can use to do some grinding, but there's no way we can actually do the damage that we need to do against them. So we'll be using consciousness for that. So first things first, we've got that mage up to level 20, so I want to use Marona to create a new character, and we have unlocked the star mage. So we'll go ahead and make a star mage. Don't really care too much about like what she's got, but she knows star. And we've done this before. I want Marona to learn star, so I'll just jump into the beginner's field. And then what you do is you just bring Marona out, as well as the character Cleopatra. What a name. And you just use a star attack. Nice. And I think like 5 or 6 hits and she'll have stars. So let me do that really quick here. Okay, and we now have the star, so we don't have to really worry too much now about finishing that up. I think it's like 5, 1, yeah, it should be 5. So we're good, and we don't have to worry about that. Now, star is, if I remember correctly, it's a little special in this game. So if you're curious, anyway, no, so the star spell doesn't have a particular like strength against it. So if you're dealing with like a large group of people that you need to take out, star is really good to actually, you know, use to deal with some of that stuff. Okay, but now what we want to do is do some grinding. Now there's 2 levels that I currently have available for grinding if you are, depending on how you're running the game. The first one is, if you jump in here, you go to the Karakist lands and go into the Luring Nightmare. So this one is a nice level for grinding, because you've got the experience plus 50 and you've got all of these little guys here. Now these guys aren't terribly strong on their own, and the bonus gauge really isn't all that great here, but if you bring out some guys, let's go ahead and one of the things you can do is actually grind deaths on this map, which I've definitely done before. So let's bring out at least one guy, and then what I want to do is actually bring out a couple. So let's bring out Adele. Let's bring out Ash. Where's Mustafa? He could be useful here too. Okay, so they're doing a lot of damage against us, which is kind of a pain. Which is why we have a healer, actually. We don't want our guys to die. I'm going to be bringing them up and, you know, using them. But anyway, what you want to do is grab one of your guys, move forward, go ahead and lift and throw them together. They get up to level 76, and if we do that with one more of them, it'll be a pretty good set of levels that we will have. They're really not close enough for me to do what I need to do. Gonna move a little closer. Oh, good, we get another one. You do need to be cautious of the ones that get higher level, because they do hurt after a while. But we should be okay. Let's grab this, what is this? Hunter. And throw her over there, so they're level 76. We got 2 level 76s now. You're on healing duty. And let's go ahead and get an Impaler in here. Actually, do I have... Oh, I need to turn this off. I had the ally and enemy effects off for going into the item world, so I can get through that. That's actually not bad. As you can kind of see though, they have like a ton of experience, or health points. Let's go ahead and move you here. What are you weak to? Alright, this'll work. Ooh. She should still be okay at least. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out a couple additional people here. Now we do want to be at least just somewhat careful with like Etna or Yukimaru. One of the biggest issues with them is they just don't have the hit points to survive if we're not careful. Are you done yet? Okay, not too bad here. Let's see. 38, 76. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to go up here, I'm going to grab this little one, and I'm going to toss her here. Now, this guy is now level 114, which is a little scary and a little painful, to be completely honest, but we should be okay. And what I also want to do, we should be okay with the Gaia Blast here, so let's do that. We'll see why I want to do this in a second. Okay, yeah, she's fine. Now what you could do potentially is actually put these two together. I'm not going to do that because I don't really want that at the moment. I do want to let's bring you over here. There's really not much you can do this time around, is there? No, not really. I want to hold off from taking those guys out, which I'll explain in a second. You two hold back. Poor Ash is surrounded by women. Really don't want my archer to do stuff, do you? We're really close to... Oh, that is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Oh, well. These things occur. Okay, but what I do want to do is actually bring out Yukimaru and Etna here. And let's go ahead and bring you down here. I think we'll be okay with the team attack. Ooh, Mustafa's kind of low. But let's go ahead and do it anyway with those three. Okay. And yeah, some nice level ups there. So Etna and Yukimaru, I think they all gained 1 level there. And once we're done with them, we can put them back so that they aren't, you know, taking that much damage. So that's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna use Ash to lift and throw this one together. So we got another 76 level chick. Oh, how much do you have? What level are you? 49. I kind of have considered it might be useful to get Adele up in levels, but I don't want to do that this turn. Come closer. Okay, that's not as close as I want to do, but alright. Hey, Adele. What the heck? Okay, well, let's go ahead and bring you over here. Let's combine these two together. And let's start doing some damage. Now, one of the things right this second is I can't get up there. Let's bring out Etna. I want to see if I can't pull them a little bit. Let's see if they'd be willing to move closer. Okay, well, no. Ash is gonna get his butt kicked here. isn't exactly what I want, but we'll make do. Ooh, yeah, no, he gone. That was kind of what I was afraid of. It happens though with this particular set if you're not really ready, but I'm not too hurt. Like, Ash is pretty good level, so I'm not concerned. Okay. Let's hit her with one more Gaia Blast, because she's definitely got the hit points to take it. And of course, as you gain levels, this becomes a lot easier to deal. Can you just stop? Dang, she hits for a lot. Ow. But Adele is okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and you're annoying me. So, and you're not moving the way I want you to, so come down here, would you? And then I'm gonna have... Let's have, just get 3, that would be useful. Definitely not enough damage for that one. Let's see here. How many hit points do you have left? You have 500. How many do you have? 200. Let's see. Let's actually move here. You move back over here. Let's move you here. Let's move you here. And now would be far more ideal to get that level if we can do that. Are you kidding me? Not even one? Yukimura doesn't like to share. That's what I'm getting out of this. Okay, well, let's try Mustafa then. This is probably gonna take this one out. No good is with that, at least. Beautiful. And let's put you two back here. Put you here. Put you here. And then put you here. I have a bad feeling about this. Of course he's not with that now. And we're still not quite there. Alright. How many hit points do you have left? 200? Yeah, it'd be really cool if this worked. Nice, okay. That was actually really worth it because I think now at this point, yeah, Edna's definitely caught up in levels. And that's actually really good. I don't know how many levels she gained there, but it works. So let me save, and then we're gonna try the second grinding place. Okay, so the second one, you're gonna want to have those two that I just mentioned. The sleepy ones, ones that can do sleep. The 2 thieves. We're gonna need 2 thieves for this. And we're gonna go into the dark world, and we're gonna go into Murderer's Vault, and we're gonna go into Corpse Garden. Now this one's actually pretty hard. So we've got the moon, and what the moon does is got a variety of different things that it can do. So you've got the Dark Sun report on the right hand side, and it says now pre-action and the next poison. So what it's going to do is it's going to poison anybody who's on the field. And we've got one enemy here who is the Zombie King. He's level 500, which is, you know, hard for us. And it's hard to see. Let me pull back. Yeah, you can see where he can go, which is like, he can go a lot of places on the map. So what I'm gonna do actually is I wanna come in here and I wanna pull out one of our heavy knights, basically because he's gonna just, sacrificial bait. Okay, and then it's going to poison us. He's gonna go ahead and use whatever attack he wants, but he's gonna move forward, and that's what I wanted. So there's 2 things I want to do here. Let's actually go ahead and look at the bonus gauge. The bonus gauge is pretty good. This one's got a lot of hell and not a lot of experience on it, which is not quite what I was looking for, but I guess we will make do with what we've got. And what I'm going to do is I want to use pretty much whatever type of skills we've got. And let's see, we could do like a tiger's chart. No, we can't. The distance on these is just awful. So we could do like the King of Beasts here, which I think is a new skill. Now, we're not going to be hitting, obviously. And we're not going to be doing any damage, but we're going to be increasing our bonus gauge just a little bit. That's all that matters. And the long range folks can definitely shoot long range. Now we're going to be bringing out Marona too, and not right this second though. She's going to be our healer because we're definitely going to need that. And what I want to do, if I can, is I want to get everybody into like a space. That seems reasonable. We're definitely gonna need people to be as close together as we can get. Now he does have a pretty high counter, so we don't want to be close to him. And he just counters like right next to him, so we're okay for where we're at. We have 4 to dispatch. Let's go ahead and use Etna here. Use the Pretty Raid. And Ash should be okay as like a second one. You have this. Keep you away. Okay, and now that we've done that, what we want to do is actually bring out our 2 thieves. Now the first one, what I want to do is have her use health, which will poison him, and then the second one, I want to use consciousness. Now as far as I can tell, these are 100% hit rate, and yeah, so he can't dodge them. So he's going to be poisoned, and he's going to be asleep. Now he's going to take, I think it's a 1/6 of his damage. And I'm gonna put one of the little guys away. And then what we're gonna do is basically just do the same thing all over again. Now we do need to be somewhat careful with our thieves. We wanna make sure that they stay fairly well, you know, like they have all their stuff, their health. I also wanna make sure, you're a hard one. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, let's actually go ahead and move you. Can you just go away for a second? Can I do this one? No, because it goes into the... Alright, so Soaring Fire, you're gonna go here. I don't think he's gonna hit anybody. Let's go ahead and do that. Bring Rosalind back out. This is a great time if you want to like work on any of your skills. I mean, go for it. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, so go ahead and just do all of that. Now these combos are going to do absolutely no damage, but long story short, that doesn't really matter for us.
Ready.
Oh, we actually did a little bit of damage there. Weird. Not enough. We only did 500 points of damage, but we just hit bonus cage 1, and as you can see here, now we have we're going to be making 300,000 health, and we're going to be getting Old Glory. Now ideally what you would do is you would save before this level, kind of jump in and out of this particular map, and see if you could get one with a lot of experience on it. So let me just do this for a little bit, and I'll meet you back here when we get towards the end of this. But yeah, make sure you put them back to sleep at the end of each round, because otherwise you're going to be in trouble. Okay, and we just hit bonus gauge 5 from all of that, which puts us at the only XP booster on this entire thing. So here's what I want to do. I actually want to go ahead and use health from our little mage here. We can't bring anybody else back out. Ooh. We can't bring anybody else back. Actually, let's put them to sleep first. We can't bring anybody else back out at the moment. So obviously that's a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and end the turn here. Let him get some sleep. We're gonna go ahead and use the health on him. Let's go ahead and get that. He's fairly close. It should take 2 rounds to get rid of him at this point. I want to go ahead and put Marona back in the box for a moment. We're gonna use Meredith to get health back on him, or consciousness back on him. Let's go ahead and attack with all of these guys. Just to kind of, you know, finish it up a little bit. Did I get everybody? No, I didn't. She does have a new attack that we unlocked. It does fire damage. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just do all this. We are doing at least a little bit of damage against him after this entire little combo. I think we've been doing like 1,000 points of damage, which isn't enough, unfortunately, to really fight him appropriately when he can do like 4,000, 5,000 points of damage to us. But you know, it's a thing. This actually might take him out this round. Yeah, so he's actually gonna go down. That's a problem because we actually do still need to get the consciousness on him because I believe the poison is will affect him at the end of the turn. So Marona was not going to, you know, get that experience. Let's go ahead and just end the turn here though. So he's gonna snooze through his turn. Oh, and the dark sun's gonna show up. Whatever. And he goes away, but so we don't get experience for killing him, but we do get experience through the bonus gauge, and we get 87,500 experience. So we're gonna get some nice levels there for that. Let's go ahead and show that off. Obviously, our 2 thieves were level 14, and everybody else is now much higher. We're in their 50s now, so that's a quick and kind of easy way to do that. We only lost the one guy that we used, so you can always, like, you're always gonna lose. Well, you're not always, but it's one quick way to be able to get like the prizes and stuff if you just want to like sacrifice one guy in order to get that. Let me get a rare astral orb. I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, that astral orb's not too bad. Did we get, like, we got a bunch of items, didn't we? Of course we did. I gotta clean out my inventory here before we move on. Where's the astral orb? There it is. Yeah, look at that SP boost. You could give SP to an SP booster to your thieves if they're having issues keeping enough SP to put consciousness on your on the Zombie King. But not really an issue for us. Do we have anybody else that's got? No, I don't think so at the moment. I think we're good. I don't think this would be really great for you either. One of the biggest issues is her defense. You see her defense? It is crap. We really need to think about maybe changing something for her. But we're okay. Let's go ahead and heal again. And yeah, so also with all that we have a ton of health. So actually moving on is going to be that we're gonna go into the store and find some of the new items that they have definitely unlocked. We definitely need to upgrade some of our guys. I think Etna's one of them. Yeah, Her hit's gonna drop every single time we get her a new weapon, but whatever helps. And I think, no, I actually need to try it on, thank you. Ooh, that's actually, I don't like that decrease in SP, do you see that? That makes me angry. Let's see. What else do we have currently available here? We've got another sword, which actually increase, that doesn't really increase our, there we go. Let's give it to, oh, that decreases her defense even more. Let me get some new weapons and I'll tell you what I got. Okay, so here's what I've done. First of all, I cleared out all of my people, like all my inventory stuff. I got the gank for Adele. I'm keeping the sledgehammer for Rosalind because the other ones are pretty good, but it does lower like her defense and stuff. And she's already pretty weak, so we're not gonna bother with that. I got the nightmare for both Ash and Yukimaru. I got the force staff for Maruna. I got the dark bow for Tsukasa, a brave lance for Mustafa. Did I upgrade this one? I don't remember I upgraded that one. The Demon Smasher for Etna, there is a better one, but I wasn't able to find one that actually increased everything the way I wanted it to. So we're gonna go with the Demon Smasher for now. I don't really feel like grinding through the stores in order to find things. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead and just jump in today. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer episode, I guess, but whatever. To Xenon's castle, we're going to Overlord's sign.
So, that's the fake Xenon's castle.
You okay?
What's the hold up now? Are you scared or something?
No, I'm just thinking. It was the fake Xenon who destroyed your clan, right, Yukimaru?
Yes, the fake one is our clan's true enemy, Zan.
So, do you think Xenon's curse is really the fake one's doing also?
Huh.
So, it may not be Father's fault?
It is a possibility. When was your clan attacked again?
It was 15 years ago, Zan.
Overlord Xenon's curse started spreading about 15 years ago too. I doubt that's just a coincidence.
Are we gonna get like a nice summary on this?
That does seem suspicious.
All right, so if we can defeat that fake Xenon, everything should wrap up nicely.
I think you're just looking for an excuse to fight.
Maybe.
That's ridiculous. I'm doing...
Hey! How long are we gonna wait here? Let's go already!
Thank you, Hanako. Okay, well, let's talk about this, if we shall. This one's kind of a pain. We've got the defense no lifting, but also some ally damage, which is kind of painful. These guys are level 52, which is why I wanted to do at least a little bit of level grinding. And we've got like all of these geo panels over here and stuff, which kind of a pain, but we'll be okay. And additionally, let's check the bonus gauge real quick. Okay, one of the other things here is that in order to get the dark roll criteria, the next ones are a little bit more difficult. You have to fuse all the enemies. There is no way we'll be able to do that and probably survive, so we're just not going to do that. Also, we take ally damage for being in here, which kind of sucks, but I guess we'll make do what we gotta do here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw Ash in here to move that XP in there. Now we could potentially just leave it at that and they kind of work on these little squares that don't have anything on them, but I also have no problem just taking this out and solving this problem. It'll also weaken them, so that's kind of cool. Be aware that if you are on any of those panels when that happens, you will die. All right, we get the entire thing, which is gonna be like a ton of experience for us, which is nice actually. Now, what we could do now is you can see that we do have this experience plus 50. So you can bring out somebody and just pop that right on there to get some extra experience. This is pretty nice to do, and it's another one of those kind of like, oh, here they come. But they're also all very much weakened, as you can kind of tell. Let's stay back for a moment. We should be just fine here. And they should continue to move forward. The one up here, by the way, is a enemy boost plus 50%, which I think the more like the boost gives them more experience, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Actually, this actually helps so I can actually see what I'm doing here. These uneven surfaces are annoying. Oh, you didn't finish him off though. What are you doing? They're gonna team up on Adele here. Just in case you're curious. Let's see if we can't at least remove some of the problem. 420. Okay. Not bad. Did I get some levels? Yes, she did. That's great news. Now, Marona didn't, so that's kind of unfun. Let's see. Let's use a little bit of wind. I wonder if I can take out 2 guys. 1 guy is better than no guys. Let's go ahead and bring Mustafa out here. And these 2 definitely need to be brought out here. Etna's catching up real quick. Actually, I think, yeah, Yukimaru's falling behind now. We'll have to deal with that. Come closer. Gotta love stabs. Oh hey, I don't have to show this off. They can do it for me. I have 4 of my guys because that's in like a weird X shape pattern. Ow, my guy. Yeah, so this is actually in like a cross shape like this. Here, watch this. I can do that too. I like how it went the other direction this time. Oh, that's nice. That's a box. Let's see here. What are you weak to? Wind. I was thinking I could maybe... Not like I really need to use anything that anybody's weak to right now. And we got an evil wand. Nothing of super amounts of interest there. Let's see. Oh, well. That's disappointing. Are you weak to ice? Hey! Nice. We're doing great here, actually. Okay. Except for Edna, who's stuck there. You're just gonna stand back there? Who's standing back there? Oh, a bunch of destroyer guys. Okay, now what we could do, 46, 52, you do get experience for healing, so worth doing this right now. You can't move, so you just stand there and look dumb. We're gonna see if we can't get some levels on these little guys. They're not really little, I don't know, they're more like just under-leveled guys. Alright, let's move forward a little bit. And, let's see. Ice, ice, and fire. Oh, come on, I got this. Ooh, level 49. Beautiful. I don't know if I'll be able to get them to level 50, but let's go ahead and go after this guy. You do more damage from behind, and I believe that's why that one works quite the way that it does. It actually turns the enemy so that he's facing away from you. Kind of like that. Okay, did you level up? Hey, we got an achievement for 1,000 kills too. Cool, and we get literally everything, so that's let's not skip the story. What?
Is the fake Xenon really the one responsible for everything? I sure hope so. Everything I said adds up, but it's all circumstantial. Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see. Maybe I'm just afraid of fighting the real Xenon, of fighting Rosalind's father. I've hated him for so long. I swore to defeat Overlord Xenon for turning my home into a netherworld. Damn it! Why am I so conflicted? What's wrong with me?
What is wrong with you?
Can I really fulfill all of my promises? They've all started to blur.
Why? We're not finding out today. Yeah, in fact, it doesn't even matter at the moment. Okay, so next time we're going to continue. I think this is one of the ones that's got like quite a few, kind of glancing at my note. Where's my mouse? Glancing at my notes, this one's got 6 episodes that we get to go through, or yeah, 6 sections that we get to go through for this chapter. And we've only gone through 1, so I will see you all next time. I'm sure we're gonna have a ton of story in this chapter too, so buckle up.